Right, so I made a super heavy samurai deck, okay? I have so many friends who play super heavy samurais. Axel plays it, Anime Craze plays it. I've played against it so many times, so I had a rough understanding of what to put in when putting in the cards. I realized just randomly that I had quite a few of them. I don't know, how do you obtain the super heavy samurai cards? Future Horizon from 31st December 2019. What was in here? Because why do I have all of these cards? I wasn't going after this, I wasn't going after this, and I wasn't going after this. What was I going after in this box? Hold on. Dark, this was in the same box as Dark Magician. Okay, that's why I have these cards, right? Because ordinarily nothing else in this box really matters to me. It doesn't look like lefty, righty driver. So do I have righty and lefty? Hold on. Do I have, what rarity? You know what, we'll figure that out later. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, so that's why I have the cards. So I figured why not just sit down and try and build a deck once I realized that I had them. So based on my previous duels with people using this deck, what I figured was that this made sense, right? The most important card being Super Heavy Samurai Giga Gloves. If this card is sent to the graveyard in any way and you have no spells, so the whole thesis of this archetype is if there's no spells and traps in your graveyard, you get to pop off, right? From what I understand. So if this card is sent to the graveyard, you have no spells and traps, you can look at the top 5 cards in your, right there, it says it, you can read it, and place them on the top of the deck in any order. So you get to rearrange the deck, and if your opponent declares a direct attack, you target the opponent's monster, turn their attack to 0. Really good. I know that this will double my defense, I think. This negates targeting once it's in the graveyard. I love effects that negate targeting, so as far as I'm concerned, Super Heavy Samurai Flutist is the most important one. And then this one just keeps on coming back from the graveyard no matter what happens. I think this card allows you to attack twice. A lot of these cards act as equip spells, or equipped cards where you can equip them to monsters that are on the field. But this is the only tuner that I added in the deck. The reason being the other tuners in the archetype didn't look all that impressive. For instance, you have this one over here, the drum. It's a level 1 tuner. Target a monster in the graveyard, special summon it. Right, but it's only if this card on the field is destroyed, right? So it's not like it just helps you to summon the monster. It has to be destroyed first, which that's risky. That's like a set pass kind of strategy, which I don't like. And this one was just ugly, so I didn't choose it. Anyway, moving on. I've seen people use this card. I don't really know what it does. I haven't properly read any of the cards here. I'll be completely honest with you. I haven't properly read any of them, but we're going to give it a shot regardless. I think this one gives me piercing damage, and this one, I genuinely have no idea, but I liked the way it looked, so it's here, okay? I have 3 of the big monster. I've got 2 of the intermediate monster that I see people going into to rank up into this one. I haven't actually done the math as to how I'm going to get the monster onto the field, but we will see. So let's get started. I just put it on, what character is this? I think I have this on Officer Tetsu Trudge just because, like, I don't think Super Heavy Samurai have a skill that matters to them, that I know of anyway. So yeah, we're gonna start there and we're gonna work our way up. All right, let's get it. Okay, cool. So we're gonna try out Super Heavy Samurai. I have not fully read the cards. I have not read all the cards, but there's an event going on, the Turbo Duel GP Grand Prix, right? So we're gonna hop in there and we're gonna learn on the fly how to play this deck. I'm probably gonna get clapped once or twice at the very minimum, but we're gonna hop in, see how it goes, and oh wait, hold on, nice things. We're gonna hop in, see how it goes, and I'm going to try my best to learn how to play the deck. So let's Turbo Duel. I know doing it in the Turbo Duel event is kind of cheating. I'm giving myself a crutch, right? Because if things go wrong, I might be able to use like the Turbo Duel skill to help me out in terms of, like, I don't know, maybe getting extra cards in my hand or synchro summoning or saving myself where I've made a mistake. But I make the rules. Leave me alone. I make the rules. So we're doing it this way, okay? Let's see what we open with. So there's no spells and traps in my deck at all. I don't know if that's actually ideal. I don't know if there are spells, because my thought process is you can't have spells and traps in the graveyard because your effects won't activate. But what if it's a spell card that, like, banishes itself or something like that? Like, why? There must be a way to incorporate spells and traps into this, and it's my turn. Okay, let's go. So with the hand like this, how would I want to start? What do you do? Cannot be normal or flip summoned. If you have any spell, if you have no spell, when you take battle damage, you have no. And this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card and it cannot be destroyed. Okay, okay, so this is like a blanket. So if I take, so I have you in my hand for insurance, that's really cool. You can target one super heavy, okay, so you're an equip spell, so it's not you. I guess I start with you. I'll normal summon you, and I know that I equip things here and there, right? So if it can make a second attack during the battle phase. You can special summon this card. You can only use, okay, so I can equip you to you, right? I equip this to this, and then I can special summon you in defense position over here. And oh wait, you have another effect? Well, this, you can target one, you can make it say, when this card is good, you can special summon this card, you can only use it. Oh, so it just wants to go back and re-equip itself? That's annoying. Okay, so if it attacks, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one Super Heavy Samurai monster from your deck to your hand, except Soul Piercer. And this one helps you gain defense. You can send this card to the graveyard and negate. I thought there was something that caused me to send cards to the graveyard or something like that, so I could tribute them to get a tuner on the field. Hold on. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add one Super Heavy. But how do I send you to the graveyard is my question. I might have made a mistake. This isn't as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, I guess I'll negate whatever attack comes my way using this, right? I'll use this to make it so that any attack that someone wants to do on me gets negated. But other than that, I don't really have a plan. I don't have a plan. Okay, so this isn't going well. Okay, so let's see what this guy does. I don't really know what I did wrong. I don't know, and that's the biggest problem. I don't know what I did wrong. Is it that I need to draw into a specific card because whenever I see people play this deck, I see them equip cards from their hands to the cards that are on the field, send them both to the grave, and then get a tuner on the field or just synchro summon straight off of that. And it's a Blackwing deck, so I think I lost. I think I lost. Hold on. What do I do here? Because I know that this will let me negate one attack, right? I can negate one attack using this unless I get destroyed. Now, if he attacks me directly, I'll take some damage, but then I'll be able to use this to survive till next turn. And if this is sent to the graveyard, then that means I should be able to, in theory, I should be able to then arrange the cards on top of my deck so I draw the one that I want. He's hurt himself now, and I guess that's okay. Ooh, and if he sends us to the graveyard, it's actually a good thing, right? He's destroyed both of my monsters, but now Giga Gloves gets to activate, and I get to rearrange my deck first and foremost. Then I get to change the defense of one of his monsters to 0. Okay, so what order do I do this in? What are you? You can tribute this card to someone to it from your hand. That doesn't help me. During either player's turn, when a card affects the target, that doesn't help me, bro. Okay, what about you? Yeah, no, you can special summon this card from your hand, right? You cannot special except super. That makes sense. I don't understand. How do I synchro summon? What am I supposed to do? I guess I'll lead with Flutist, get another one of you, or do I want another Giga Gloves? I don't know. I need help. I need help. I guess this is fine. So he's gonna attack me. I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage here, but I'm going to live. Oh wait, these guys don't usually use back row, do they? So I take this attack, no problem. Take this attack. Then I stop the one from, Oh! Well, this is excellent. Okay. This so far, Buddy over here is my favorite card. So far, Buddy over here is my favorite card, and he knew he couldn't hurt me. That's beautiful. Okay, so Flutist, right? Flutist. What else do you do? Nothing. You don't do anything else. What EX skill can I activate? The EX skill that lets me draw one card, right? And I arrange the order of the cards, so drawing one would be great. Thank you. So draw one card. And I guess special summon you in defense position, right? Special summon you in defense, and you made it so that I can only special summon Super Heavy Samurai. Does that make sense? Okay. You can target one. You control equip it from me. If it attacks the defense, inflict piercing damage. That's fine. That doesn't help me though. Okay, so I'll activate this card, I guess. Equip this card to this one, and then I guess normal summon Flutist. But Flutist has very low attack, and I'm scared. I guess. Huh. What is Cosmic Cyclone? Okay, so technically that's a spell right now, so I guess that's fair enough. I don't have anything that's strong enough to beat over him, so I guess I want to die on my own terms with you. That way I don't take as much damage as I would have taken, right? Huh? Why can't I attack? Why can't I? I thought the whole point was that they attack when they're in defense position. Why can't I attack? Hold on. Cannot be normal or flip summon. Discard is it. So if a Super Heavy Samurai card doesn't have the specific effect to, oh, I'm gonna lose off of time. If a Super Heavy Samurai card doesn't have the specific effect to be able to attack in defense position, it can't do it. So that means most of the cards are useless because they all have high defense and low attack. But if they can't attack, then what's the point? Bro, I think I just lost. I think I legit. Oh wait, Flutist, beautiful. You love. So that means that monster is gone. That monster is gone. That's beautiful. You love to see it, but I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. Power Force. Wait, what? Stop. 11. What is it? What do 11 counters do? All monsters you control gain 1,000 attack. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, I suppose. Do any of you do piercing damage? You do piercing damage. That's great. That's crazy how that happened. Okay, so you're dead. That's fine. Ah, pain. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine because he's going to attack that. Okay. Okay, I guess. Giga Gloves. What do you do? What do I do, bro? If this card is sent to the graveyard, look at the top 5 cards in your deck. When an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from the graveyard, excavate the, Jesus Christ. Okay, set, I guess. Set, activate skill, draw 1 more card, so that way my deck is a little bit thinner. How do you synchro summon with this deck, bro? How do people play this deck? And end turn. This is not going well. This is a very bad first showing. I thought I knew what I was doing a little bit, but apparently not. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he's gonna battle. Crash with that one. I'm glad he didn't crash with the piercing damage one. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose on a timeout. I shouldn't have done this. Any order. It literally doesn't matter at this point. And he ends his turn. Beautiful. My turn now. Okay, so. How did I arrange this? Jesus Christ. Can you attack in defense position, please? Is that a thing that you specifically can do? You in defense position, right? And then activate your effects to double or add a significant amount to your defense, right? Add a significant amount to your defense, then activate this EX skill. This EX skill will let me draw 1 card. If I didn't have these EX skills, I would have lost by now. What do you do? You know what? There's no time. There's no time. Nope, there's no time. What do you do? When this card is normal, you can change the battle position. This one can attack and face up defense. I should have done it with you. Bro, stop using Cosmic Cyclones. Please. If you have no spells, you can change this face-up defense position card to attack position. Add 1 Super Heavy Samurai Soul monster from your deck to your hand. What is Super Heavy Samurai Soul? You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay, ow, that hurts. That's painful. Okay, so. Running low on time, but high on hope. Let's go. So I normal summon you. What I do is I normal summon this card. Activate your effect, change you to defense position. And then add, why didn't the card get added to my hand? Why didn't the card get added to my hand, bro? Okay, now a card gets added to my hand. What do you guys do? What do you do? Okay, I guess you. Add you to my hand, and then activate your effect. What do you, I'm assuming, so the soul cards are equipped spells, I think. Right? So activate your effect. What do you do? I haven't read you. Well, this card is equipped. That's the one that tributes. And I searched the tuner out. Please. I think I have to end my turn. If I end my turn, I'm gonna die. I lost off of this. Because he has piercing damage. I was figuring it out, bro. God damn it. Okay, never mind. Just play a better deck. I want to learn how this deck works. I want to learn to play this deck. Okay, so if you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. After this card was special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. That makes sense. So this card is the most important one because if I don't draw into this tuner, I can't synchro summon. By virtue of that fact, So the soul cards, I think, are the ones that equip, right? This elephant looking one, this alligator, I should be running this at 3 because you target one monster you control, equip this monster from your hand to that target. And yeah, okay, so that's a loss. That's a straight up loss, but that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I learned a lot from that one duel. We're going to go again. We're going to go again, and we're going to have an awesome time with it. Okay, so all things considered, that could have gone significantly worse. That could have gone significantly worse, but I was invested. I was very heavily invested in that. All right, cool. So, how many am I playing that at? I think I'm only playing that at 2. So I'm going to change up the deck that I'm running, add another one of, I don't know what it's called, but we're going to add another one of it anyway. What's your name? You're a super rare, and you're a super rare for a reason. Okay. I only have 2, so we're just gonna have to manage. I realize how important that card is, and now it makes sense that it's a super rare. You're also a super rare, so why are you a super rare? This card's done, you can add one super heavy samurai monster from your deck to your hand, except that's not useful. And then this one is the one that enabled me to draw out this card, so by virtue of that fact, it's important. But I only have 2 because, like I probably said at the beginning of this, I wasn't trying to build super heavy samurais. I was going after the dark magician cards, and I just ended up having basically this entire deck. Okay, cool. So I didn't really make any changes, so we're gonna exit without saving, and we're gonna go again. All right, so we're gonna try it again. I'm getting warmer. So my biggest mistake there was, what did I actually do wrong? I think the first thing I did wrong was not knowing what I was doing. That's detrimental to your health in any circumstance, right? The second thing I did wrong was, no, I think that first thing was mostly it. That first thing was because from there, everything kind of just snowballed out of control. Okay, so, oh no, the opponent reached the corner first. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what any of this is. Right, so LP boost again. If there's a better skill to use with a deck like this, I'm all for it, right? Okay, so with a hand like this, I think, why does everyone keep on ending their turn and giving me? You know what? I'm not gonna complain. So normal summon Giga Gloves, right? Normal summon Giga Gloves, and then activate the alligator. I should probably learn these things as actual names. Is that even an alligator? It looked like an alligator to me. Anyway, activate Super Heavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker. Your name is Soul Peacemaker. Send you to the graveyard along with Giga Gloves, and that will allow me to special summon the tuner. The only thing that really matters right now is the tuner, I think. So special summon the tuner in defense position. After this card is yes, activate Giga Gloves, right? So I get to arrange the top cards in my deck, which are, another one of this and another one of this. That's perfect. Actually, since I think this one recycles itself, so I'm gonna go with this first, then this, then this, then this, then this. I've done that based on what I think is the importance of the cards. Now, how do I XYZ summon? Not X. How do I do the thing? What do you do? After this, you cannot special summon for the. Okay, cool. This card is tribute for the tribute summon of Super and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon it, right? So how do I get another monster on the field? When this it's targeted for attack, you can send this equipped card to the. How do I get a second monster on the field? Hold on. I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna activate this. I was hoping to save this for my synchro summoned monster. I thought I was gonna be able to do the whole combo thing here and now. And this one doesn't attack in defense position. That's great. That's absolutely great. Okay, so already I'm having a bad time. I'm having a pretty damn bad time. So if I was able to get another monster on the field, that would completely solve the problems that I'm currently facing, no? And it's Heretics. Why did it have to be Heretics? Okay, so think, Saul, think, think. What do I do? What do I do? So if I can, what's in my extra deck, right? You are level 2, you are level 3. That's good, and you are also level 3. So on my next turn, I normal summon into a level 5, so I normal summon into him, and then you will come back from the grave, and then I can special summon into you, right? So that's easy. All I have to do is get a second, but I've seen people, Axel and Anime Craze can do it in one turn, right? They get all of that done in a single turn, so they'll be able to get the horn buddy trumpet guy on the field, they'll be able to get another monster, they'll start doing like the whole synchro thing all off the bat. So maybe I drew into the wrong card, maybe I wasn't supposed to actually draw into Trumpeter himself, I don't really know. I have no idea what's happening. I'll be completely honest. I don't know what this man is doing. I know that these cards special summon themselves. It's not like I can interrupt him anyway. There's nothing that I can do. So I just kind of have to stand by and watch. But let's see how it goes regardless. Check this out. You XYZ summon a monster that makes sense. God damn it! I hate it here. I hate. Who are you targeting? Giga Gloves? Giga Gloves. Right, that makes sense. It makes sense that you would target him. I can negate one of these attacks so I don't take damage this turn, but my whole synchro play is now off. Huh? What? What did you just do? Hey, yo, what did you do? What did you do? You contribute one erratic monster from your hand or your side of the field. Target one spell or trap, destroy it. That's level 8, so we can't do anything with it, so that's fine. Time for battle. Okay, so I'm taking some damage here. I should have, and I'm assuming that the next card that I forgot about you. I forgot about you. Not exactly the most useful thing in the world right now, but I don't mind it particularly. Okay, you end your turn. What do I do? What do I want here? What do I want? No. That's not, I can draw, this is, in a real duel, I wouldn't be able to do this is the thing. I'm safe now because I arrange my deck and I can draw into a trumpeter, right? Draw into a trumpeter. Let me normal summon Giga Gloves. I think I normal summon Giga Gloves, then activate this onto Giga Gloves, right? That way I send Giga Gloves to the graveyard. He can respond to this somehow, can't he? He has a response, but I don't know what it is. This card can be special summoned if I have nothing in my hand. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, you contribute a monster, negate the activation, and destroy it. So he's destroying this, that's fine. That's fine because you can special summon yourself, it seems. So I special summon you, defense position, right? What is, that effect. You made it so I can only special summon Super Heavy Samurais. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Now I can get my plays going. Let's go. I know what to do from here. Send Giga Gloves to the graveyard using this. In defense position. Can you attack in defense position? Answer me this. If this card is sent to the graveyard and you have no spells and traps in your yes. What's your effect? What do you do? What? When this card is sent, when you target one machine type monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay. Okay, so I'll add you back to my hand. Activate Giga Gloves. Yes, activate Giga Gloves. So I'm making plays. I know what I'm doing. I'm making plays and I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I will arrange you in the order. I want you next because this card is what saved me here. You, then you because you're useless. I don't know what you do still, and I'll add you. So those are the monsters I'm adding to my hand. Oh, no, that's the way I'm arranging my deck. Those are the monsters in my hand. How come my monster didn't come back from the grave? Hold on. How come my monster didn't come back from the grave? Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter. Why didn't you come back? Super Heavy Samurai Swordsmaster. I thought you come back whenever I synchro summon a monster. Special summon this. After this card was special summon, you cannot special summon for the rest of the trip Super Heavy Samurai monsters. If this card is distributed for the tribute summon of a Super Heavy Samurai monster and sent to the graveyard, and you have no spells to special summon this card. I don't have any spells or traps in my graveyard, so why can't I special summon you? What's happening? What did I do wrong? I don't understand. Hold on. You should come back, no? I summoned a Super Heavy Samurai. There's no spells and traps in my graveyard. Is it a chain link thing? Did I not chain correctly or something? You know what? It doesn't matter. You're a Super. Can you attack in defense position? When this card this card can attack while in face-up defense position. If it does, apply its defense. Beautiful. So I'll equip you to you, and even though it's not what I wanted or what I planned, I'll go with it, right? I'll go with it because that M7 dragon is just gonna make more problems for me later. So let's get rid of you. You don't attack in defense position, do you? No, you don't. That's fine. End my turn. So I'm lucky that I'm up against another unique or somewhat spiced deck, I suppose. I'm lucky that Right, he can do that too. Why didn't you come back from the graveyard? If you have no spells, if this card is distributed for the tribute summon, but it didn't even tell me I missed the timing of anything, right? It didn't even give me an opportunity to activate the effect. Why did that happen? Tribute summon was sent to the graveyard and you have no spell and trap cards in the graveyard. I don't have spells and traps in my graveyard, so why didn't you come back? I don't understand. Work with me here. Okay, I think with this I'm relatively fine. You don't attack in defense position, but that's okay, huh? You hate to see it. Okay, so he's gonna make plays. He's gonna make plays, and that's okay. And you make another M7. I hate you. I hate you a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna send that monster back to the hand, I'm guessing? Or is it the Giga Gloves in my graveyard? I bet it's the Giga Gloves. Nope, it's you. Okay, that's fine. Fair enough. I still don't take damage on this turn, but I need to figure out what I'm doing quickly or I'm going to lose. If I do not figure out what I'm doing in the next couple of seconds, I think. Okay, so let's draw another card, activate skill and draw one card. Hopefully we draw something useful. If I didn't have this skill, I would be screwed. Can I send this to the graveyard? You can negate the attack, but negate the attack. Okay, cool. So that doesn't actually help me. That's crazy. If I summon this in attack position and it gets negated, I'm kind of screwed. So I'm gonna set you in defense position and pray. That's literally all that I can do. Literally all that I can do is set you in defense position and pray, right? Because assuming that that card is another one, but that negate spell only works if he has a Heraldic monster on the field. I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at this game and it hurts. Okay, so main phase 5, and he can just send the monster back to the hand. No, wait, is he out of materials? No, he's got one material. Damn it. And then he's gonna send a card to the graveyard. I will take 2700 to the face because that's gonna get sent back to the hand. But the Giga Gloves in the graveyard can stop it. Okay, if he sends back the Giga Gloves on the field, the one in the graveyard will stop this oncoming attack. If he sends one in the grave back to my hand, hey yo, what was that? It's been a while and I don't remember what my effects are. Yo, Galaxy, it was a host. I remember how that sound works now. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm struggling right now. What do you do? I don't know what this guy's cards do. Because effectively, Heraldic Seal of Banishment? What? Why is that a thing? Why is this a thing? Bro, not like this. I hope if he attacks with the weaker monster first, I can still win this. Because he's gotten rid of my Giga Gloves in a way that I didn't expect. Okay, so, attack with the weaker damn it, why didn't he attack? It feels bad. It feels bad to lose. I don't know what this deck does. Oh, my days. But yeah, no, everyone who I've seen play this deck makes it look so seamless, right? They make it look like it makes sense. Right? But in my hands, because I feel like my deck list makes sense. I feel like the cards that, this card I've realized is extremely important, but I only have 2 copies of it, so I can't even run it at 3. The problem that I ran into last time actually was that I couldn't get a second monster on the field. I finally managed to get my Trumpeter on the field, but I couldn't get a monster on with it to get my Synchro Summon off. And then once I finally got a Synchro Summon off, it didn't come back from the graveyard, and I didn't understand why. But you know what? We'll see how it goes, right? I tried building them once. I got to Legend 5, then got demoted to Legend 10. So what I'm hearing is this deck brings pain. This deck brings significant pain. What I picked up is Giga Flops is your stall, helps you organize. Okay. So, Giga Gloves, right. So, Giga Gloves is the one, right, because in reading the cards, I read the cards a little bit before I started, and plus, because I played against, like, Axel and Anime Craze, they use Giga Gloves, and they reduce my monster's attack to 0, it's useful for them. And then I also noticed that Flutist, not only negating targeting, but destroying the card that targets, like, if it's a monster effect that targets, you just get to destroy it, which is awesome. Everything else is kind of just, this card has been my saving grace so far. Should I add another copy? Also, do you recommend running this deck? Is this a 30 card deck? Because it didn't seem like there were enough good Super Heavy Samurai cards for it to be a 30 card deck. Maybe I'm not giving them the credit that they deserve. Hold on, but this card has been very useful for me. And this card, you haven't helped at all. What do you even do? You target one, equip this monster. It can make a second attack during each battle phase. So I guess that helps for an OTK. So I will let you stay. But you only get to stay at 1 copy. Nope, now it looks ugly. You get to stay at 2, never mind. And now it looks ugly with you at 3. Okay, so now we're gonna leave it the way it was. I lied to you. And this one special summons itself. I think I'm gonna add 2 more of you just to be safe, right? I think run that at 3 and see how it goes looking like this. Maybe at 24 cards, because this card special summons itself, so that has to help with synchro summons. And all the cards I'm running at 3 appear to be essential, unless I just don't have enough of them, like this card here, Wagon, right? So let's give it a shot like this. Soul Peacemaker special summons a Soul Peacemaker special summons a monster? What? Oh yeah. The one that looks like an alligator. That's the. I realized how important it was, but I only had 2 copies, right? Oh wait, are you an alligator? You're not. What are you? That's not an. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We're not talking about it anymore. We're not talking about it anymore. Flutist. Wait, you only played Flutist at 1? Why? Because destroying things at target sounds really good. But I mean, that is the only thing that it does, isn't it? Hold on. Tribute this card, special summon a monster from your hand. So it just puts itself in the graveyard. And then it negates targeting. You can only use it once per turn. I like the way it sounds, which is why I had it at 3. Looking at it, because I'm what I do when I'm deck building is I put in everything that looks cool to me, and then I assess how valuable and how, like, even though it's a really cool effect, does it actually help me further the overall strategy? So far, Flutist has been cool, but it hasn't actually helped me yet, right? I'll put it at 2 for now. I'll put Flutist at 2 and see how the deck looks with this ratio. Actually, maybe a 20 card version of this deck would be good. Maybe if I bring this deck down to 20 cards, I haven't liked, this just gives me piercing damage, right? But it adds a monster from my deck to my hand if it's destroyed. That's why you're useful. Okay, so you're not useful for your effect. You're useful what happens when you get destroyed. Okay, so I'll save it like this. Maybe 22 cards. 22 cards, let's give it a shot, right? 22 cards, let's give it a shot. The goal is to OTK, but I played it at 20. I didn't use the guy you just... Okay. The level 5, you played 1... Okay. We're going to make this deck great again. I hope you guys know that I have no idea what I'm doing. I hope you know that I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna give this a shot, see how it goes. I have a little bit more of an understanding as to what I'm doing now, right? Well, the way I think of it is it's an OTK deck, so I'm looking to end the match quickly. Having 3 Flutists just prevents you from... Ooh, you make an excellent point. Hold on. Because I have not been thinking... I mean, I've been thinking of it in the sense that you want to be able to make a lethal play, but I haven't been looking at it like an OTK deck. And from what I've seen so far, the longer... So deck cards like Giga Gloves are... It's an OTK deck. I guess, yeah, because if the duel is going on too long, then that means you haven't achieved what the goal of the deck is. So you shouldn't be building the deck around that possibility. You should just be building the deck. But what about situations where you're unable to get the OTK? Well, by that logic, okay, I have arguments with myself sometimes. By that logic, if you're unable to get to the OTK, it's most likely because you drew a card that you didn't need. Which having more cards in the deck will cause, so you're just hurting yourself. This is hard. This is really... Oh, I opened the alligator. Beautiful. Okay, so I normal summon Giga Gloves. Start with you. Normal summon Giga Gloves. He can't respond to it, I don't think. So I activate Peacemaker. Peacemaker onto Giga Gloves. And I special summon... Okay, activate Super Heavy Soul Peacemaker to summon the buddy over... Wait, where are you? Why are you all the way at the end, my guy? Why are you all the way at the end? Special summon you from the deck. See, now looking at it, Oh, right. Activate Giga Gloves in the graveyard. Looking at it now, looking at the deck, the way that you've presented it now, right? If it's an OT... Oh, I get to choose. Hold on. I guess I want... Who do I want next? I guess you, because you help me make plays. You... what about... Actually, no. I like you. I want you and you. Okay, cool. So, the thing about... Hold on. If I special summon this, that's 7, right? The reason I don't like synchro summons generally is because I have to do math, and I don't like math. But I think I just got into my boss monster, no? I just got into my boss monster. You love to see it. Okay, so activate you, activate you. Well, I'm not activating anything. I'm synchro summoning. Synchro summon in defense position. I almost put it in attack just because of habit. Just because of habit, I almost put it in attack, Activate effect. What do you do? What? Why did you get weaker? When this card it does apply to defense, if you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you can activate this guy. Have this card that it attacks directly. It attacks directly, and it had to have, because I was thinking, hold on, when these guys attack me directly, they have tons of defense, right? That's because they use cards like this to then boost their defense back up after they have it, right? So my attack goes back up to that. Do I have any other... Hold on, why didn't you come back? Why didn't this card come back? If this card is tributed for the tribute summon of a super heavy samurai monster and sent to the graveyard, hey yo, thank you for that follow. Thank you for that follow, Odin Pugh. Thank you, sir. Sorry, I'll look at the chat in just 1 second. Why didn't this card come back to the field after it was tributed? Why? It was sent to the graveyard. I have no spell trap cards in my graveyard, so why didn't you get special summoned? Why didn't you special summon yourself, bro? You know what? Questions for later, I guess. I guess those are questions for later. I'm going to attack you directly now and see what happens. But like, yeah, that's one thing that I haven't figured out. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that keeps on happening. Right now you can bring in the level 7 synchro with 1 equip. You're missing the horn, which lets you attack twice. Aha, so that means the horn that I just now dismissed is the card that would have helped me to OTK. So maybe run horn at 3, flutist at 2 to 1, because I just can't take my mind off the flutist. The overall goal is level 7 synchro plus both equips, and it didn't come back because that's not the effect. Huh? That's not the effect. The level 5 synchro brings him back to your hand? I'm confused. I am very much so confused. Hold on. But after this card was special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except if this card should be for the tribute summon of a super heavy samurai monster and sent to the graveyard, and you can special summon this card. But I don't okay, look, my brain is smooth. We've established this. We all know. So the fact that I don't understand, it should not be surprising, but I'm still befuddled. I'm still confused. So you say the level 5 would have had the effect to bring him back? Okay, hold on. So in the situation for a follow-up play, does this deck even do follow-up plays? Is that a thing that happens? Okay, so I will, he has something. Okay, he has something. I will normal summon you, right? I will normal summon you and then activate you because, No, I want to equip it to you. I think I have an idea. Because the first time I tried to put an equip spell, okay, I can't mess this up. I think I know what to do here. Tribute both of you, and then search out. You can change this, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can change its battle position. It does if you have no, you can change this card from. You can change his face-up defense to attack position and add 1 super heavy samurai soul monster from your deck to your hand. So I would special summon this card with that effect in defense position. Then I would willingly change it to attack position. Yes, huh? What? Activate Giga. Yeah. Oh, and activate Giga Gloves. What effect is activated? Hold on. You can change it. Wait, hold on. No, I messed up. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. Hold on. Because I wanted to change you to defense position from defense to attack. I didn't realize that you're okay. I think I still have lethal though. I wanted to try and get the other equip spell. I wanted to be fancy. I don't think I get to do that. So I'm just going to attack you now. I'm just going to attack you and hope that this is the end of it. Hopefully that back row isn't anything dangerous, right? Hopefully that back row isn't too dangerous. What does that do? You just gain some attack, right? Don't you just gain attack? You gain attack when that happens, correct? Do it. Show me your attack. I don't understand. Why is there a delay? I thought it was an automatic effect based on how many monsters were in the graveyard. Oh, you get to send one to the graveyard. It's a GG. It's a GG. I apologize for the direct attacks. It's this archetype. I think what this archetype is trying to do is just OTK. I wasn't thinking about it as an OTK deck until just now. I should have changed the deck. I should have changed the deck before I hopped in. So what I want is to get the 2 equip spells in my hand. But my question is how? Because up until now, what I've been trying to focus on figuring out is, okay, how do I get my Synchro Monster onto the field? Now I've relatively figured out how to get the Synchro Monster on the field. The next thing is, how do I get that draw power going? Because I know Giga Gloves arranges the cards on the top of my deck, but it doesn't draw any of them. So how do I actually get, and I don't have the card I want? That's crazy how that happened. I'm going to set you in defense position, I think is the right play. Let him crash into it, arrange the cards for my next turn, and then go from there. That's what we're going to do. Also, I haven't seen what skill you're using, but I use defense. Defense charge, that makes sense. I use attack charge with my Bujins, but I didn't even think about the defense version of that. Defense charge makes perfect sense. Gain 100 right, so if it's, yeah, just like attack charge, 100 times the number of the turn count, that just helps with the OTK. That's a beautiful idea. Defense charge. So we're gonna switch skills. Who has defense charge? You know what, we'll figure it out after this. Okay, so this is a problem. This is a problem because, okay, wait, 2 cards on the field. His turn is done. Okay, so I didn't get to draw into the card I wanted. That's okay. So, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, huh? What are you doing? So in a situation like this, all I can literally do is play a waiting game, right? Because I don't have a card that will allow me, this is an equips card, but it doesn't allow me to put things in defense position. Or it doesn't allow me to summon things, it's just there. This I could set, but it doesn't benefit me in any way to do that. And yeah, no, none of these cards are useful. So I need to reevaluate the cards that I put into the deck, assuming that they would be good. I need to reevaluate all of it, right? I just kind of have to sit here. I just kind of have to sit here until he does something, which I'm not really a fan of. I'll be honest with you. Most OTK decks will do whatever they're doing in like on turn 1 or turn 2 or something like that. But with this, I feel like if you don't draw into the right things, the OTK takes, it's a slower, it's an OTK, so it still all happens in one turn, but getting to that one turn seems like it can be a tedious part. What just happened? I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because he's getting in full swing. Giga Glove is your draw power. If you get attacked directly, you banish your opponent's attack. So, what I'm understanding, Giga Gloves gets destroyed. It arranges the top 5 cards of my deck. I put the card that I want the most at the very top. Giga Gloves negates an attack, and it also helps me to draw the card that I want. So I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now because I'm smart. I'm smart, so I'm gonna do it. And it's going to work. And I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here, bro. I hate it here. Okay, so. I can still activate Giga Gloves unless that's another thing in his hand that can stop me. Is there another thing in his hand that can stop me? Oh, it's mine. Beautiful. Look at God. So he didn't want to get rid of that monster. That's very good. That's very nice for me, huh? Stop. Hello? Target 1/5 monster you control, 1/5 monster. You can only activate 1/5. Okay, so he's gonna summon the fire chicken, right? He's gonna summon the fire chicken, attack me directly, 2,700 damage. That's fine, and that means there's no field wipe that happens at the beginning of next turn. I can special summon this. I can special summon this in defense position, right? That's an automatic effect. I don't think you can negate that because it was from my hand. Think. What do I need here? This works. This works, I think. Okay, so if I summon you into... So I normal summon this card into attack position, activate its effect, change it to defense position, then activate its effect again to change it back to attack position, and search out a soul horn from my deck, if I'm understanding correctly. If I'm understanding correctly, that's what I want to do. So we're gonna give that a shot. Okay, cool. So setting Soul Piercer can be useful. Ah, okay, so if Soul Piercer gets destroyed, I get another effect. So I could have set him in defense position. That makes sense. I will, but Arvada's on the field. He can negate this. How does this deck play around negation, effect negation, right? Because if the effect gets negated, because I activate this effect, right? And he uses Arvada to negate it. So then what happens? Because I can activate this, I think. Because he won't be able to change itself. My card won't be able to change itself back to attack position if it's already in attack position. So what do? Cannot be normal and flip summon. If you have a spell card in your graveyard, when you take battle damage, if you have no spell, blah, 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 blah. So that's all that you do. Huh. Think, Saul, think, Saul, think. I should put some X. Oh wait, no, none of these monsters are the same level. I was about to say I should put some XYZ monsters in here, but that wouldn't help me. That wouldn't help me at all. Okay, so I will special summon you. I am struggling. Okay, so can you attack in defense position? No, you can't. Can you? You can't attack in defense position. Special summon you. Because on the next turn, he's going to come back and wipe, and whatever monster I have on the field, he's just going to field wipe. He's just going to field wipe. So what do you, oh wait, Soulhorn. If I activate Soulhorn's effect, I will get to search out a card when that happens, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And there's no real other effects at my disposal here, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's any other effects at my disposal, unless I'm missing something significant. Bro, I don't like this. I don't like how vulnerable I feel facing interruption. So this is the first time I've faced interruption since I started playing it, right? So the first time facing significant interruption, it doesn't go very well because you have a limited number of effects at your disposal. Why does that happen? Okay, so how do you get to this point? How do you avoid it? You can't use spells and traps, but you can use hand traps. But that wouldn't help me with effect negation, would it? It would just help me to stall more, because if I added a Sphere Karibo would just help me to stall until I could OTK, which Giga Gloves already does. I could disrupt my opponent using a DD Crow, but DD Crow, it disrupts their graveyard, but it doesn't help me to deal with disruption, right? It doesn't help me to deal with disruption. So how do I, think, Saul, think, Saul, think. Oh wait, he used Arvada to negate the destruction, I bet. Okay, that makes sense. So that means he has quite a bit of damage on the board right now. That's fair enough. And he can still negate effects. He can still negate effects every single turn. Arvada's, Super Heavy Samurai Soul Pierce. Right, the one that lets me look for a card, but he can negate this, can't he? No, he can't. He can't negate it, okay. Who do I want? I guess you make it to next turn and try and XYZ summon, I guess. Right? Opponent's battle phase, there shouldn't be anything else he can do, no? There's nothing else he can do. Okay, cool. So, I know what to do. I see the way. I see the plan. You destroy every monster on the field, that's okay. Okay, the plan just changed and that's fine. The plan just changed because I can, Won't you just chain into... I think he might have just helped me unless I've made a mistake, right? Because now I can use my effects without worrying. He's gonna special summon that back onto the field, but it gets destroyed. And the Fire Chicken's effect doesn't activate because it's not in the graveyard anymore. So now it's my main phase. Okay, so I can now activate effects without being worried. And so I should start by special summoning you in defense position. I special summon you in defense position, and then I special summon you also in defense position to go into my boss monster. Now the question is, how do I draw out the double attack card? So special summon you in defense position. If I special summon this other warg, I will special summon this other, is that a once per turn? It's not once per turn, beautiful. I special summon this other warg, attach it to my monster, right? Then I will attach Peacemaker to the Bujingi warg that I just summoned, and then special summon out. I will special summon out. So I could either special summon out the card itself, right? If I special summon out the card itself, does that work? Does that work if I special summon out the card itself? Because you are... No, it's not you. It's you, right? You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. It can make a second attack during each battle phase, so that's really, really good. However, if I go with the cart this time around, if I go with this, change it to this card can in fact if you have no spells, you can change this defense position card to attack position, add one Super Heavy Samurai Soul monster from your deck to your hand. So then I have two monsters on the field. Because that way I would still have two monsters on the field, but I don't think that actually helps me because then I just have a vulnerable attack position card. So I don't think that makes sense. So what I'll do is I will use this, put you in defense position. So search that out of the deck into defense position, right? Then just go straight into the XY, Oh, no, okay, so it can be activated from now, but I don't need it yet. Special summon you using you and using you into defense position, then activate. This is how do you work? Okay, Why does it? Because I know that the level 5 brings machine monsters back to your hand, right? But this one says that if it's used for a thing, if it's used for the tribute summon of a buddy, then you can bring it back, huh? What just happened? What did you do? What's happening? Arvada's back. Dang it. Okay, Arvada's back, and I'm going to be destroyed in the main phase of the next turn. So I can't activate effects now. That's not good. Okay, so. Oh, I'm running out of time. Crap, hold on. Activate this, he's going to negate it. Let's see just how many negates he has at his disposal, right? Maybe I shouldn't have activated that first, actually. Well, it's too late now, so that got negated. He destroyed that. I can activate it again. I thought so. I've seen him do it before. I saw him do it one time when we were dueling, right? And that means the last 2 cards in his hands are trap cards because he's not able to negate this. Activate the effect of this worm thing, attach you onto this, right? Now I have all of this damage. I attack directly twice. Please, God, if this works, if this actually works, then this is anime. What is this? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so I'm going to attack the Arvada, but I think I lost. I'll attack the Arvada, but I think I lost. Damn it. Oh, I thought I had it figured out. I thought I had everything, all the pieces in place. Drew every card of Exodia, but it didn't pan out that way. Okay, so the fire chicken comes back. Do you float at all? The next standby phase after it was destroyed, so it's not going to come back on this turn. So I'm pretty. There's no Giga Gloves, is there? And there's nowhere along the way did I add a Giga Gloves to my graveyard. So I think just like that, I lost. I was so close as well. You hate to see it. I'm learning though. That was fun because I actually kind of knew what I was doing. So we're getting better. We're getting better. All right, let's go again. Let me change the deck a little bit because now understanding what I want to achieve and understanding what I want to do, I now know. I think it makes sense to run this card at 3. It's more important than I gave it credit for. Oh, wait, why is an alarm going off? Yeah, it's more important than I gave it credit for. You need to be at 3. How many of you do I have? I think you need to be at 3. This card is really good for... Okay, no, I'm going to leave that at 2. That's the thing. The Trumpeter... I want this card... I want the Flutist to be at more than 1, right? I want to run more than 1 Flutist. Because the concept of Flutist just seems really cool to me. But it's not really helping my overall strategy. This is only really good, well, but I guess this is draw power. I really don't like this card. I really don't like Soul Piercer. If I could, I would just take it out completely because piercing damage isn't something that I care about if I'm attacking directly. The only reason this card is good at all is because send from the field to the graveyard, add 1 Superheavy Samurai monster from your deck to your hand, which makes it effectively just draw power, right? This card is only still here because of its draw power. I don't know how much I need this card anymore, right? I don't know how much I need this anymore because when you take battle damage, it's basically like, what's the name of that card? It's basically like Battling Boxer, whatever it's called, that after you take damage, you get to summon it and you gain the health back. But in the case of this, the battle phase basically ends because for the rest of this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, which means you're basically safe for the rest of the turn, whereas Battling Boxer would only protect you from 2 attacks effectively. So for that reason, it is useful. So I need this, and I need this. This helps along the way. For some reason, this card isn't special summoning. What does this effect mean? I feel like I'm missing. If this card is tributed for the tribute summon of a Superheavy Samurai monster and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card, right? Is it not as... It is. It's a Superheavy Samurai monster. You know what? We'll figure it out along the way. I will run this at 2. I'll run this at 2. I will take this down to 1. I'm going to take this down to 1 because I don't like the way it looks at me. And I think this is my deck. I think this is my Superheavy Samurai deck. We're going to take it into battle. Are there any rank 3 XZs monsters? Are there any good rank 3 XZs monsters? Because I keep finding that I'm struggling in that particular department. That's the wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. Stop. Go away. No. Okay, so filter. Let's go into XYZ rank 3, right? Because most of these monsters are level 3. No, I mean, okay, so literally only 3 of them are level 3, but it doesn't matter. Are there any relevant level 3s though? That's for water monsters, so no. Detach one XYZ material. Target one set card to your opponent's zone. It cannot be activated while this phase. If this card destroys a monster by order, target one earth monster in your graveyard. Are any of these earth? Hey, yo, these are earth monsters. Hey, yo, I like that. Okay, now we're putting that in. Where are you? Where did you go? Hold on. Sorry, what? No, come back. What? Where are you? Okay, it's here. Target one earth monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in face-up defense position. It's almost like that. It's almost like this card was meant for this deck, yo. It's almost like this card was meant for this deck. Let's put that in there and take out one of these because I literally have not gone into this yet. I don't know in what situation I would go into this because if my math is correct, that shouldn't be physically possible. Yeah, that shouldn't be something that happens because 7 plus 3 plus... The only way that would happen is if I synchro summoned using Soul Piercer or Peacemaker, and that's not something that I want to happen. That would be a last resort kind of thing. And even if I did that, I would have no way of getting into my actual boss monster. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna take that out. I don't like you. I don't like the way you look at me. Okay, so 2 of you, beautiful, right? This way, bring you out in defense position. Because, like I said, I was struggling when it came to disruption. This wouldn't help against Arvada because Arvada is a monster effect, but at least it's something, right? It's a little bit more versatility. It's a little something extra to help me out when I'm making my plays. All right, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes with this new version of the deck. I need to change the skill as well. I don't know why I'm still using this guy. Okay, so when this card is normal summoned, you can change its face-up defense. You can change its battle position. I normal summon you, change your battle position, put you in defense position. Then I activate your effect again to draw a card. Now I've already got Soul Peacemaker in my hand. I've already got Peacemaker, so I added Soul Horns, right? So I activate Peacemaker, send you to the graveyard in order to special summon. Wait, hold on. What do I need to special summon here? Did I just mess up? Hold on. Because I could go into the level 6 right now using that, but that doesn't really help me, does it? So I'm going to activate this effect. And what I need to do is go into a level 3, right? Or I just get the level 5 on the field. I just get the level 5 on the field and I'm good to go. Ooh, but I would like one of these. I would like one of these. I really want to go into this, then go into the rank 5 and then rank up again to go even higher, but I'm really scared that it's not going to work, right? I'm really scared that it's not going to work because you say there are no spells and traps in my graveyard, so I can special summon you, right? You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except super heavy samurai monsters. You are a super heavy samurai monster. That makes sense. That's fine. If this card is tributed for the tribute summon of a super heavy samurai monster, which I'm about to do, which I'm about to do, and you have no spells and traps in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. That's what you say. I'm trusting you right now to do what you say you're going to do. Special summon you in defense position. Now, I can use this card's effect to add a monster from my graveyard back to my hand, right? But I don't want to do that. I want to use this card's effect to add a different card from my graveyard to my hand. Not this one that I just did, right? Right? But what if it doesn't work? You'll give me follow-up plays. You'll give me follow-up plays, so I'll go with you. And no, not Giga Gloves. I was so excited. And the other one isn't activating, bro. Bro, you hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Okay, so maybe I just need to give up. Maybe I just need to give up on that play. I feel like it doesn't make sense to me because of what the card specifically says, right? That's why I'm struggling to accept it. It says that it does it, right? Because I know that I could have added it back to my hand using that. When this card is target one machine monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If you have a but if you have a spell check, you cannot normal. Okay, no, but I don't have spells and traps in my graveyard. If it does apply its defense for the damage calculation, that all makes sense. That's all good and fine. Huh? What did you do? I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's all good and fine, right? That's all good and fine. But what I'm not understanding is why it didn't come back. I might actually need to look up an article as to why that keeps happening to my prospects, because it's not good. It's not good and it's not healthy. Okay, Arvada, you love to see Arvada. So he's not going to crash into me, right? He's not going to crash into me with an Arvada. He can. Okay, so Arvada negates monster effects, and it doesn't matter where they're activated. While this monster is on the field, it does not matter where it is. It doesn't matter where the effect is activated, it's just negated. Okay, that's fine. So if I normal summon this, Arvada will negate it. If I normal summon this card, Arvada will negate it. If I try and activate this card, Arvada will negate it. But since they turn into equip spells, does that even really matter? I don't think it should. What do I want to do here? Let's see. It's worth a shot. Right? It's worth a shot to see what happens. Does my card get destroyed? Nothing happens. So, no, he definitely has a monster in the hand that he could have responded with. There's definitely a monster in his hand that he, wait, why can I activate you? You can special summon this card. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I can attack twice right now. Why isn't he able to respond? Because it doesn't say specifically in the, it just says if a monster effect is activated while this monster is on the field. You can negate the activation, and if you do, and he can respond this time. Why couldn't he respond the first time? Is there something about this card? You can target, equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field. It's the same. So he negates it. Where does my monster go? What happens to my monster after he negates it? Nothing. So the way that these cards play around negation, disruption, and destruction is by doing nothing. Because he could try to negate that, but it doesn't matter, he can't. Question, is there anything left in his hand? Are there any monsters left in his hand that he can negate effects with? Right? If there are no monsters left in it, oh, no, he can respond, never mind. Never mind. I was getting confident. Now, depending on what's in his hand right now, depending on what's in his, okay. No, he could definitely respond to that. I saw that. He could respond to it if he wanted to. He just didn't. So I'm gonna activate it again. Maybe he'll decide to, oh no, he didn't. Okay, so what do I want? I'll get you. Oh, had I known that this would work, I would have gone about this very, very differently. I'll activate Soul Horns. Equip it to you. Because this could be lethal, but I don't know what his back row is saying. Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay, so the problem with learning new decks on stream is the time that it takes. So special summon from my deck. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. It probably matters. I've probably made a mistake somewhere in my thinking, in my rationality, but hey, 2 Giga Gloves in the graveyard, better than 1, right? Now we're going to attack. This isn't lethal. And my monsters are going to be destroyed in the main Book of Moon. Okay, so Book of Moon. That means my equip spells fall. Do I have a flutist? See, this is where a flutist would be useful. This is where a flutist would be very useful. End turn. So a flutist would negate the Book of Moon's targeting, right? A flutist would negate the Book of Moon's targeting. So what I'm seeing is, if you want to get the most consistent OTK, you have to take out basically any supporting cards that will help you with disruption, protection, all those kinds of things, right? But then the in-engine cards that protect you from that kind of disruption, Oh, right, crap. I was thinking. Oh, I shouldn't have activated. I should not have activated it. Damn it. Crap. I lost. I was thinking too much. Confirmed? Yeah. Damn it. I forgot about the time. So, Huh. I guess I see the appeal of this deck so far. I don't feel like I've mastered it. I don't feel like I'm grounded in what the deck is supposed to do. But I believe that I believe that I can envision it. I believe that I see what the goal is, and the goal doesn't look that beautiful. I'll be honest. It doesn't look that masterful because sure you can make a big OTK play, but if you have to be, since it's an OTK kind of deck, if your opponent sets up on their turn for an OTK deck, that means you have to pass it to your opponent. If your opponent is able to set up any disruption, then based on this streamlined version of the deck, you're done effectively, right? I mean, I guess I could have stalled with Giga Gloves. I could have stalled with Giga Gloves to set up again, but again, but that means my opponent also has time to gather resources. So if they get the right card to disrupt me when I'm able to get going again, they shut me down again, right? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Is there a filter for hand traps? Is there a filter for hand traps? I don't think that there is. Level, rank, card rank, increase LP, drawing, deck destruction, destroy monsters, synchro related, special summon, nope, that's not the problem that I'm having. I'm getting the special summons off, but I need more protection. So all of these cards are synchro related in some way. I don't know if any of them will, you're a super, okay, what do? If your monster destroyed a opponent monster by after this synchro summon one synchro monster using materials you control, including this card. You can target one super heavy samurai synchro monster you control, reduce its level by 1. Special summon this card from your graveyard. And this is a level 2 tuner. If I destroy an opponent's monster by battle, synchro summon one synchro monster using this. That doesn't seem better than the actual play. Like, this deck is either I'm confused or I just don't like it or it's not my play style. Something in the above categories, right? Something in the above categories, because I feel like I'm missing something, right? I feel like I'm missing something. Because when you guys play it, it's always so snappy and there's speed and there's power. And I know that there are points at which I can disrupt you, but it doesn't feel like there's that many. Whereas when I'm playing, I feel like I'm so vulnerable to disruption that the deck just falls apart. So is there some kind of, because I put Flutus down to 1 because it doesn't help with the OTK, and also there's no strong way to get it in the grave. I'm gonna put Flutus back up. And take this down to 1, right? Because if this is an OTK deck, yes, it helps to protect myself, but it's not the most insane protection in the world. It's not like I gain the life points back. Also, do you recommend a 20 card build? Let me know your thoughts on it. I feel like I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna go in with this and see what happens, and just keep on trying effectively to be the best that I can be. I'm good. I've had years of playing. Should I send my deck? Yes. Send your deck list to the Discord. I would love to see it. Yes, please. Send your deck list to the Discord. I'll take a look at it on stream actually, because I'm sweating a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I'm sweating just a little bit, right? Okay, so we are going to try this again. We're going to do our very best, and we're going to make it work this time. I kind of know what I'm doing. I know what the effects do in order to get monsters out onto the field. Can you explain to me? Yo, Soundshock, how's it going? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm trying to learn to play Super Heavy Samurai. Can you explain to me why Buddy over here, Trumpeter, when I special summon a monster that it says I'm supposed to be able to special summon to get this card to work, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't happen. So I would open like this, turn Wag into defense position, then turn it back to attack position with its own effect, to then search out a Peacemaker. I've already got the tuner in my hand, so I don't need to do anything to summon the tuner. And can I special summon? I can special summon you, right? So if this were turn 2, I think I would have the makings of an OTK, right? Because I act, Why can't I? You can change his face up to, it feels bad. Why are you already in attack position? Oh wait, no, I already did it. My brain is smooth. My brain is smooth. I'm sorry. Okay, so attach to wagon, then activate the effect again to send both. I should have activated you to send you as well. I should have activated you to send you as well. Hold on. So I will use wagon to then special summon Giga Gloves. I will special summon Giga Gloves, right? Then activate. Hey, yo, ninth visuality. Thank you very much for the follow. I think, hey, yo, hold on. Is that number 100? Is that 100? That's 100 followers. Hey, you love to see it. Thank you so much for joining up, man. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. You love to see it. So when that goes to the graveyard, I special summon you in defense position, and then Trumpeter doesn't come back. And I don't know why Trumpeter doesn't come back. Activate Soul Piercer in the graveyard, yes. Activate Soul Piercer and get myself a second Trumpeter, I guess, since I know for a fact that that one isn't going to come back, right? Because, watch, nothing happens. I thought it was supposed to come back when I do a thing. Hey, yo, Benjamin's next. Let's go for it. Let's absolutely go for it. I love the fire. Thank you very much. You're a duelist too? Hop in the room. Let's throw hands. Hop in the room and let's throw hands if you're a duelist. I'm learning to play a new deck, so I might well get clapped, but that's okay. Right? So I send these two cards. This is a very long turn one, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. So I'm able to get some bulky monsters on the field right off the bat. Activate Muashi to get, who do I want in my hand? I guess I want another Trumpeter in my hand because I know you're not going to come back. I know you're not going to. Giga Gloves, right? Giga Gloves will then allow me to set up what cards are next in the hierarchy, right? And Trumpeter just doesn't come back. It says it comes back, but it's a liar. It says that, but it's a liar, right? So I guess, I don't know what matters, so I'm just gonna do it like that. And then, oh, wait a second. Hey, I can do this. And so now I have two of them, yes? Yes, now I have two of them. I was going to stop on this note, but I think, yeah, there's no reason not to rank, not to level up into this. Okay, I don't know how I ended up having two of these on the field, but I did, and I end my turn. That's beautiful. I will, hold on, oh, it's photons. So whereas I thought I had a very impressive turn one, I might be about to die. I might just be about to die. Okay, so, what do I do here? Nothing really, I don't think. If I had a flutist in the grave, I could negate the targeting that happens when he uses his spell card, but I can't do that now because I did. Okay, so flutist is more important than I feel like I need flutist. I feel like I need to have flutist in there because I need that protection, right? Come here. Yeah, Giga Gloves. I shouldn't have activated Giga Gloves. I should have saved it for the other monster. What am I doing? I add Giga Gloves to my hand. No damage. I should have saved Giga Gloves for that one. That's what would have made sense to do if I was a smart individual. Okay, so here I've kind of set myself up for failure. I've set myself up for failure because there's nothing in my graveyard that will respond to anything that I summon. What do you do? Why does it say that if it's tributed for the tribute summon? I'm so stupid. It's a tribute summon, not a synchro summon. My brain is smooth. Oh wait, the time. My brain is so smooth. In my mind, when I saw the word tribute, I just, because you know when a monster's tribute summon and when it's synchro summon, it has the same effect. It does a whole psh, and then it goes to the graveyard, right? It just to the so I was like, okay, so I guess with that being the case, it only makes sense that oh, I'm stupid. So that means what's happening? Oh, he banishes it. That makes sense. That is a GG. I have a smooth brain. It feels bad. Okay, so we're going back to the drawing board. I've realized my mistake. So I think I need some monsters in this deck that can. What monsters get tribute summoned because of Superheavy. That's a GG, by the way. That's a GG to you, King of the Gods. because in my mind, Super Heavy Samurais are all about synchro summoning, so I never even considered the fact that by tribute they literally meant tribute, right? It's literally a tribute summon. Okay, so let's see what we can find effectively. I'm back. We are making a lot of progress. I realized why I was so confused before. It's because my brain is smooth. This one, when it says tribute summon, it literally means a tribute summon, like a literal tribute summon. I was synchro summoning expecting it to activate. That's not how it works. I'm bad at this game. Okay, so what monsters in this deck get tribute summoned though? None of these monsters say tribute summon, do they? But this card doesn't say tribute summon, but it can be tribute summoned if you want to. So I think a smart thing to do in an instance like this, wait, why is this here? That's not a Super Heavy Samurai. I said related cards. Hello? Okay, so this game is confused. Anyway, so what that means is I want to run this at 3 now. I now want to run this at 3. Right? Because I can tribute, I special summon this, then tribute summon this on top of it, bring this back from the graveyard, instant monster on the field, by only using those 2 cards. I think I'm getting it. Let's go. Okay, cool. And now that I've actually used this card's effect, I still don't like it generally speaking, but I see its value, so I'm putting it back up to 2. I'm putting that card back up to 2. I'm going to leave Giga Gloves and everything else where it is. I'm gonna take you out. Because I don't think I need you, right? I think I've outgrown the point in my life at which I would need your help, right? So, I just thought of a dope combo. So, bear with me. I'm going to put this back up to 3. And this is why. So, imagine a situation. I open Super Heavy Samurai Flutist. I tribute Super Heavy Samurai Flutist to then special summon Trumpeter, right? I then, but my normal summon would be gone. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's take you back down to 2. Okay, so I'm going, but I don't like having odd numbered decks. God damn it. I guess 3 of you. I don't like having odd numbers in my decks. I'm weird like that. Okay, so we're understanding, we're learning, we're growing. Let's go. If you synchro into the level 5, he can bring the tuner back to the hand. That's where I was getting confused. So that and I've done that once now. I managed to get that play to work once, but only the one time. I think I actually understand what I'm doing now. Let's go. I'm excited. Hey, yo, who's next? Oh, Halo redeemed and I'm next. So. You are next, but you are next after. Who redeemed and I'm next first? Benjamin redeemed and I'm next. Already, but he and I haven't thrown hands. So you will be next after Benjamin because it's in order of who redeems the I'm next is. Okay, this is beautiful. It feels good when a plan comes together. Okay, so. Hydrate, thank you very much, sir. I needed that. This is the last bottle of water that I own. King of the Games, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you kindly. I'm having a good time. I keep forgetting to change the skill. I don't need LP boost. Okay, so let's make magic happen. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to normal summon the flutist. We normal summon the flutist and we tribute the flutist to then normal summon Giga Gloves in defense position. Then I will special summon the trumpeter also in defense position because all these cards do is stuff in defense position. Then I will special summon you again in defense position because that's all we're doing today. Defense position you, right? Now stay with me, watch this. It's absolutely insane what I'm about to do. I'm going to use this effect, but I'm going to use it correctly this time and bring this back to my hand because, wait, what? Giga Gloves, right, yes. We activate Giga Gloves, we cheat, and we organize the next decks, the next cards that we draw, right? What card would I want to see next? The card I would want to see next would have to be, since I have a Warg in my hand, I would love to see you, and I guess you, you know what, that part is less important, Oh wait, yeah, I added you back to my hand on purpose. So, I special summon you. I special summon you in defense position. Hold on, I'm not done. Am I done? I'm not done. I will then special summon you also in defense position and do the exact thing that I did, but now I'm doing it again, right? So, what? Why didn't that work? Because you're level 5, I don't know how to count. I got excited. I got excited. Never mind. Forget what I said. Okay, so which one of you do I use then? You cannot normal summon, that's fine. This card can attack. Okay, so I guess I'll tribute you, right? I'll tribute you because you seem to be less important into defense position. I am now safe from targeting, and if he somehow manages to get to my life points directly, it won't hurt. And that is how you play this deck, I think. Oh, that felt good. Ow, my chest. What is that a stroke? What is that? Ow. Okay, so what is that? What are you? Valhalla the Fallen? What deck is this? Hecatrice? You know what? I'm gonna run with it. Let's go. Is this a Dark Lords deck? Is this Dark Lords? Okay. Thanks for enjoying our duel. Absolutely. Thank you for coming to duel with me. I love dueling new people because different people, see, what I love about Yu-Gi-Oh is different people build different decks. And then even if you give two people the exact same decks, different people will play it differently. For instance, someone else might have opened on a different Super Heavy Samurai board than I did using the exact same cards. Like I considered going into the rank 3 Xyz monster, but the reason that I didn't was because 1, I'm not that skilled at the deck yet, and 2, he didn't have any trap cards. So someone else, what are you doing? Someone else might have done it completely differently. So I like experiencing the game in different ways, and so battling different people gives you the opportunity to do that. Right? Utopia. Okay, fairs. I don't know why we ended up here, but I'm okay with it. Okay, my monster's dead. That monster's dead, and he can negate attacks. So, this deck doesn't have anything that negates its opponent's attacks, does it? So even if I attack you directly right now, nothing really happens. And the draw power that I have only really applies, Hold on. Hold on, wait. What does this say? What does Utopia say? What does Utopia say? Oh, I thought Utopia targeted. If Utopia targeted, I could have destroyed it. But it doesn't target, so it's fine. That's fair enough. Okay, so regardless of that, so one thing that I am seeing though, so now that I've got this monster on the field, so the draw power, when you're starting up, you have the Giga Gloves, your cards are moving around, you're getting monsters on the field, you're doing all of that kind of stuff, and then at a certain point, once all of your setup is done, the draw power kind of disappears. Like I feel like I'm kind of just sitting on this monster, and I think, and I'm saying that in being in a place where I feel like I've done the right thing, right? I feel like I've done the right thing. So now that I've drawn into this monster, I can start to make plays again if I so choose. So the thing to do, no, because I wouldn't want to sacrifice this, and I wouldn't want to throw this away for no reason. So even now, actually, I think I would opt to just sit on my current board. But after 2 turns have gone by, I've now gotten the cards built back up again to disrupt my opponent if I need to later on. It's just kind of interesting to see that. So you make your big board and everything, but if your opponent doesn't have the means to play into you, you kind of just have to wait it out, right? Like I can't, if I don't draw into my cards, because that draw power was there initially, but once my major once my initial plays were done, that draw power kind of dissipated over the course of the duel because he would have to attack into me for that to do what it's supposed to do. So I can normal summon this card to then attach this card onto it. I attach this card onto it, right? So because now that I've got the little pieces back together, I'm getting the, what just happened? Stop that. Hello? What? Okay, no, that's fine, because no matter what he destroys, I still have plays. No matter what he destroys, I still have plays, I think, right? Because he can destroy him, and he'll come back in the next standby phase. If he destroys him, then I get to draw a card, which will then allow me probably to make even more plays, and he's not going to destroy his own monster. Okay, so he's destroying him. I could negate it, but I'm not going to. I could negate it, but I'm not going to. Another thing that I really, really like about the, wait, why did it still go to the graveyard? Why did it still, why? Why? I was just about to compliment you. Because the last time someone tried to negate my effects, because it was an equip spell thing that didn't actually end up happening, I got to keep my monster. Anyway, moving on from that traumatic experience, I will add you to my hand. And just like that, I have another Xyz. Synchro Summon. This is the first time I've ever played with a Synchro deck, by the way, mind you. I hate Synchro Summoning as a mechanic. I've never done it before and succeeded, right? I've never enjoyed Synchro decks. When Synchro Summoning first came out, I played it a little bit. I think I made a junk deck or a scrap deck or something like that, and I realized it just wasn't for me because of the math, right? So this is my first time actually playing a Synchro deck and understanding and having it make sense. I never played Shiranui. I played against Shiranui, but I never played Shiranui, right? Hey, yo, so someone's next after the someone's next. So, Anime Craze next on the line, you love to see it, huh? Continue. Oh, right. Why does Utopia destroy itself? Why does Utopia destroy itself when it loses materials? That's a bad effect. GG, by the way, that's not you. I'm blaming the anime, not you. I'm talking about the main characters. I don't know why they made it like that. That was GG from you, because you gave me an opportunity to learn and I love you for that. Okay, so, I think the learning aspect of this stream is relatively wrapped up. I understand what I'm doing. I understand how to get there. I have a firm enough idea of what happens, you know, when I'm there and, you know, getting through the turns and everything. The last thing I would like to do before I round up the learning section is battle Anime Craze. However, before Anime Craze, who redeemed their I'm next first? Hands redeemed that I'm next. Halo. Sorry, where are you, Halo? Hey, is Pothead Halo? I'm going to assume that Pothead is Halo. And I'm going to battle you now, sir. I'm going to assume that that's you and I'm going to battle you, right? Did you like it when I banished both of them? I'm free to play. Wait, you made that deck free to play? King of Games, how? How many copies of everything do you have? I initially wanted to make a free to play Photon deck, but then I realized I wanted to make a video on it, and I didn't want to make a free to play particular video on it, so I wanted the Gaga monsters out of the box, so I invested into it, so this is bad. Except it's not. Hold on, watch me work. Okay, so, hey, yo, what just happened? What was that sound? Thank you for the raid. Is that a raid? That's the raid sound. I haven't heard that sound. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for the raid. That's beautiful. So, if I'm understand, so here's what I'm gonna do. Activate this effect, right? Activate this effect, attached to you, right? That's the first thing. Then, activate this effect, and attach to you also, right? Now stay with me. Then I activate this effect, send both of them to the grave, and special summon this one, okay? I special summon this one, and then I get to activate both of the effects, correct? Do I get to activate both? So, yes, I get to activate both. You love to see it. Okay, so, what I want from my deck right now, what cards do I want? I've used my normal summon, so I need to special summon, so I'll take you. I'll take you for one. I'll take you. I know what I'll take. I'll take you, and then, where are you? I'll take you, No. If I take Giga Gloves, then I tribute onto it. I can take Giga Gloves, I can tribute that to get a Giga Gloves, or I can tribute Giga Gloves to get... Okay, so, I've done it, I'm bad at math. This is why I don't like Synchro decks, because I'm bad at math. I've gotten this card, I will activate this effect. To tribute this card, No, wait, why would I negate my own targeting? Tribute this card to summon into a Giga Gloves, right? Summon a Giga Gloves from my deck, that way I have a Giga Gloves in the graveyard. I've now got a Giga Gloves and a Flutist in the grave, then I Soul Piercer? There was another Soul Piercer, bro! This is actually really, I underestimated that card, and I'm sorry. I genuinely underestimated that card, and I am sorry about that. I guess the thing to add to my hand, I've already got that in my hand, and I'm going to add another one back to my hand. So I guess the thing to add to my hand right now is you, because you're a one card summon, right? You're a one card summon into a thing, I think, if my math is correct. It's probably not. Ignore me. Anyway, so we special summon you to then get this on the field. We'll then use that thing's effect to get you back onto the hand. I should have added one of the Soul Piercer cards to my hand. I should have added one of the equip spell cards. That way I have it at my disposal already, but it's okay. I'll arrange the cards that I'm going to be drawing into and get it that way, right? I'll get it that way. So get back you, activate Giga Gloves to arrange the cards in my deck. That will be drawn into my hand. I want, Ooh, yeah, you, and I guess you makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the rest of them don't really matter, I don't think. Okay, beautiful. So, no, I could have, you know what, it's too late, never mind. There's a lot of options at my disposal right now, all right? It's a little bit overwhelming, but it's fine. It's fine, right? So, we special summon into our boss monster, and that's the end of it. That's the end of my turn. I'm sorry that took, why do I only have 42 seconds left? Why? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that everyone deals with, or is it just me? Am I the problem? I feel like I'm the problem. Never mind. I don't know why I asked that question. I am the problem. Anyway, my turn is done. You won't be able to synchro summon if you did the thing you wanted to do. Okay, good. So I'm glad I didn't do it then. Best thing about Super Heavy Samurai monsters, they don't say once per turn, and that's dope, right? So he set back row now, but I'm not afraid of the back row. I'm not afraid of the back row that he set because I can negate his turn. Who are you? Who are you? Giraffe? You can attack directly. What? Yes. This card can attack when this card inflicts battle damage. So it has to inflict the battle damage first before. It has to inflict the battle damage before my effects are negated. So Giga Gloves can still protect me. That's beautiful. Okay, so I can negate targeting, but I can only do it once. I can only do it once, and so I will normal summon this card. I will normal summon this card and activate its effect, change to defense position, then I will manually change you back to attack position, right? And then draw out the elephant, this buddy, the one that looks like this, right? Draw you out of the deck, then I will activate this effect to equip myself onto that. This card is basically, it's as close to a one card synchro as you can get in this deck, I feel like, because it guarantees the Peacemaker, which will then guarantee you getting into something else. I'm going to special summon another Flutist because, like I said, I want to be protected. I'm the type of person who likes security when I make my plays, right? I like to be secure when I make my plays, and since I don't know what he has face down, I want to have 2 times where I'm protected from negation. Right? I want to have 2 effects that I can negate because he has 2 cards that are face down. The fact that I wasn't, oh crap, I forgot about the time. Okay, so I'm going to add that card back to my hand, but I'm going to stop there, I think. I'm going to stop there because, oh, I can add that back? There's so many options. No, just you. I don't think do I have time to go for another synchro summon? I don't feel like I have, someone's next. I'll check that in a second. I don't think I have time for another synchro summon, do I? How long does a synchro summon take? How long? Oh, synchro summon, synchro summon. I will go into you in defense position. I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. I'm going to lose now. I have the cards in my hand. I have the capabilities and the skill to win, but my brain is smooth and I do bad things for my deck. So I'm not, oh wait, hold on. Is this lethal? Please be lethal. Hopefully that face down isn't something that can like negatively impact me. It's targeted, I can negate it. That's a targeted effect, I can negate it. Yes, activate. I'm glad that I put down 2. Second card gets activated. What do? Target one monster on the field. It cannot be. That's fine. You still take damage, don't you? You can't be destroyed, but you take damage, I believe. You don't take damage. You hate to see it. Because you chose not to take damage. That was the effect that you chose. I don't know why I assumed that you would choose the other one. What's wrong with me? Anyway, iGalaxy is the one who redeemed I'm next. You love to see it. Okay, so. So my turn. I don't have time. I have strategy. Now because I actually know what's happening. I'm going to activate this so that I can attack twice with one of the 2 monsters. Nope, don't negate that. Why would I negate that? And then I go in for lethal, effectively. All there is to do now is to win, I hope. What do? I should have, what? You can special summon 1 want monster from your deck. And it doesn't say with a different name. So you're going to bring out another one. Thought so. Okay, so you get to live past this turn if you have another copy of that. Even if you don't have another copy of that card, you get to live to next turn, right? Okay, this is an interesting deck. I don't have the cards to build it, but I find it interesting regardless. You love to see it. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, in attack position, why? I should read you first. It's card can attack your opponent directly. That's fine, that's fair enough. And I end my turn. Okay, cool. So, you are hanging in there and it's beautiful. But I think I got this. I think I got this in the bag. I think I can confidently call myself a Super Heavy Samurai player now, right? Like, I'm not the best super, obviously I'm not the best, but like, at least I know what I'm doing, which is more than I can say for most things. And hold on, wait. Why haven't I just been doing this? I take it back. I'm not a good Super Heavy Samurai player. I take it back. Why didn't I just do this? Why didn't I just do this to begin with? What's wrong with me? Okay, so another thing, if I have 2 of these things on the field, there's not really much else I can do in terms of like playing the game, is there? Right? Because I can't synchro summon anymore, and it's a GG. You love to see it. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your patronage, Mr. Halo. Thank you. Thank you kindly. That was fun. I'm a master. I'm a master of Super Heavy Samurais. Okay, so the next person who redeemed I'm Next was Anime Craze. So this is my real test. If I can beat both, I'm not gonna beat both of you. I might not even beat one of you. But if I can not lose immediately, then I've learned how to play this deck. And I'm happy with it. I can end the stream. I'm not gonna end the stream right there, but I could end the stream right there and be satisfied with where I've made it to in life. Okay, so. You'll beat me. I highly doubt. Huh? What just happened? It's a faded duel of. Huh? Wait. Where did friend Nakama? Where did you go? Craze? What happened? Where did he go? Huh. So one thing that I've noticed, I put the rank 3 XZs in, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. And it makes me, it's making me want to rethink it, but I know that there will be that one situation I find myself in where I'm actually able to get into that monster, and I'm gonna be so happy I included it when that happens. So I'm gonna leave it in because it's not helping me, but it's also not hurting me, and that's important. That's really important, right? This has been fun. This has been very fun. I feel like the streams where I learn to play new decks are the most fun streams for me because one, I've learned to play a new deck. I've said it multiple times before, right? When you learn to play a new deck, an entirely new, it's like learning to play a new game. Yes, it's still Yu-Gi-Oh! Huh? Why? Yes, it's still Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, right? Yes, it's still Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but like you're playing it in a completely different way. You're responding to people in a completely different way. It's like getting a new power set, right? It's just fun. Having some technical difficulty, it's all good, man. It's all good. I was scared it was me. I was scared it was me. Because I feel like this problem has come up with people in the thing before. Oh, but huh? Oh wait, hold on. This is someone else. Hold on. Wait. I thought. So that was an accident. But we're going to go through with it regardless. Let's throw hands. I didn't mean to do that. I thought you were Anime Craze because we have the whole I'm Next hierarchy. So it would be Craze at iGalaxy, but I will battle you, Ninth God. I will throw hands and we will have an excellent time. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Okay, so I'm going first. This is a good hand. Actually, wait, hold on. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is a good hand. I will activate this effect, attach it to my flutist, right? Attach it to my flutist. Don't tribute flutist in this instance. Tribute Soul Peacemaker to special summon a Giga Gloves from the deck. Special summon out Giga Gloves. That way I have you in the graveyard. Then special out Trumpeter. Synchro into the level 5 and then onward and upward. See, and I'm getting faster with it, right? Because I'm not having to think as much. I feel like I'm getting more snappy with it because last time I did this, I think I ended up with 40 seconds left in turn 1 somehow. And like the whole process of synchroing multiple monsters does take a minute. Like it does take some time, but it shouldn't take that much time, I don't think. Unless I'm the problem. I might be the problem. Okay, so then I just organized the cards at the top of my deck. The cards that I should get myself are you, followed by, I guess, I already have one of you, but more attack wouldn't hurt. You, and then last of all you, because I don't need you anymore, right? Right? So, special summon you, defense position, and then go into my boss monster. And that's it. Ooh, wait, do I attach the thing? Should I attach the thing now or should I attach the thing later? Because I highly doubt he's going to be able to figure out a way to get over my monster on turn 1, right? There aren't many decks who could do that, and if it gets destroyed, then that means I lose that card automatically. But I feel like just that extra protection, because it basically negates attacks, right? So in order to beat me here, he would have to have 2 attacks, no targeting, or more than 1 targeting effect, and be able to beat over 4,000 attack, right? So I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm having connection issues, so you can Duel Galaxy. Okay, cool. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have put that down. Maybe I should not have put that down. That's fair. That's fair. That's. I'm not upset. You're upset. Okay, so. Actually, wait, MST, that means you went into the TG box. Are you about to hit me with TGs? 5 cards, Yugi, did you activate a skill? I don't think you activated a skill. I feel like you want me to crash into that monster. I feel like you very much want me to crash into that monster, so I'm not going to do it. I refuse. I refuse your offer. I'm going to activate Soul Horns. Oh, this is so good. Guys, I don't think you understand how happy I am right now. Let me tell you why I don't think you understand why I am so happy right now. Because this deck, right? This deck, he has Destiny Draw. This is a mistake. I should not attack him twice. He didn't activate a skill. He has Destiny Draw. 1 attack. This skill, or rather this deck, I told you guys, and this is actually a good time to talk to you because Anime Craze, you're here. I have picked Heart of the Cards back up, right? Because before I went on break, huh? Why? Why? Okay, so you get, right. You get to special out another Gravekeeper monster from your deck, 1500 less attack. But Spiritualist has 2000. Is it 2000 or 1600? It has a higher attack than what you should be able to summon out. I think Descendant also has more attack than what you should be able to summon out. Thought so, right? So Nobleman. Dark Magician Girl? Okay, let's go. Let's absolutely go. Why? In Gravekeepers though, is there some Dark Magician support that I'm unawares of? What is? It's not an XYZ play. It's most likely not a synchro. Although he hasn't. No, that was his normal summon for the turn. So it's most likely not a synchro play. It can't be an XYZ play. So I don't know what the power of the Guardians. Okay. Okay. But that doesn't stop me. I mean, you can attack into me to boost up your attack a little bit, so I wouldn't be able to attack into you, but you have to be able to stop me from attacking you directly. This is, aish. Okay, so, and now I get the other one of this. I'm going to activate this effect to then subsequently cut my attack in half. Why would I negate my own targeting? And then go in for game. I think this is exactly lethal, I think, because of how the addition and subtraction and all that good stuff works out. It's a GG, Ninth God. I've learned to play. I've learned to play the game. That's a GG. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for playing with me. Super Heavy Samurai mirror match. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Okay, so you're going to turn him into defense position. No, you turned him to attack position to draw out a card. Most likely this guy. Now, the one benefit that I have knowing that I'm going up against someone who's also playing Super Heavy Samurai is the fact that I know you won't have anything to disrupt me, right? So I think in this mirror match, going second is actually better than going first, right? Because if it's a mirror match, and I want to spice up Super Heavy Samurai. There must be a way. There must be a way to spice up Super Heavy Samurai to include more disrupt. Why? Why? Okay, so here's what I will do. I will normal summon the Flutist to then activate his effect. Can the Flutist get me to special summon one of the level? He can special summon level 5s? Okay, that's a little bit nutty. I have to admit, that's a little bit nutty. I will send this to the graveyard, or rather I will activate this effect to then send you both to the graveyard. The one card that I'm currently missing is the tuner monster itself, right? I'm currently missing the tuner monster itself, so that's the card I'll bring. That's the card I'll bring to the table in defense position, and I haven't used, have I used my normal? I have used my normal summon. I have used my normal summon for the turn, but that's okay. Special summon you, activate this effect, special summon my level 5 right off the bat. The only thing is I didn't get to recycle any resources, but I think that's okay. I think that's actually okay in this instance. Then I activate the effect of this. I don't think I need to reduce my attack here, do I? I don't think I need to reduce my attack here. I wish I could have gotten the Giga Gloves in the graveyard, because if he attacks me directly, I am in a significant degree of trouble, right? I am in a significant degree of trouble if I'm attacked directly. I should have gotten the Giga Gloves in the graveyard, damn it. You're wasting too many resources. I didn't need to activate the flutes? I didn't need to? Huh. You're right, because I could have just special summoned this on its own, activated Soul Peacemaker, and then gotten out this, and then special. So I only needed to use 4 resources, whereas I used 5. So I didn't need to do that. Hold on. Hold on. And had I not done that, actually, hold on. I would have more follow-up potential had I not done that. So you have a Giga Gloves in the graveyard, and you're about to have your level 5. Now, depending on I know for a fact, on turn 1, you drew into this. I know you have a wall in your hand, 100%. So you're about to be able to match me in terms of attack, but the question that I have is, do you have the card that allows you to attack twice? Because if you do, then I lost, just now, in front of everyone. What should I have done differently? What should I have done differently? If I had... Okay, so... If I had... Special Summon Bujingi Warg, activate Warg's effect. He has it. Of course he has Soul Horns. Okay, and even with 5,000 health, defense charge. Defense charge. You've told me like 3 times to change it. It's a GG. It's a straight up GG. There's nothing I can do. Dang it. So even going second, what could I have done? Let me... So I think, like you said, one of the big mistakes was the waste of resources. My thought process when doing it was, if my opponent wants to target me for anything, I can negate it. Because my thinking was, okay, let's say there's a Giga Gloves in his graveyard when I attack, then I can negate its effect using my Trumpeter, right? But that just meant 1 less resource in the hand, right? Huh. Okay. Okay, so resource management, lesson learned. Because my thinking is, I'm used to playing decks where you have protection from targeting. Oh, Craze is ready to go. You love to see it. You have protection from targeting in one way, shape, or form or another, right? Like with the Bujins, you have the Tortoise. With Noble Knights, you have Dristin. Or if you don't avoid not Dristin, you have Destiny, the spell card. And then in the instance where that doesn't work, all of your cards float anyway. So even if you aren't protected from that targeting, you're most likely going to be able to recover. Recovery is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the ability to recover if things get wrong, or just prevent things from going wrong. But that's why I say OTK decks aren't for me, right? Because you're supposed to just focus on the lethal push. Whereas I like to try and make sure that there's follow-up just in case, because I'm just that kind of guy. So it reflects in a lot of the decks that I play and the ways that I play them. Okay, so I'm going second again. Let me try this again. This is Anime Craze. He's the second person who really schooled me with this deck, right? So let's see if I can beat him. Let's really see if I can beat him. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Giga Gloves in defense. I'm assuming you have a Trumpeter in your hand. There was a Trumpeter in hand. Okay, cool. So what's my play? What's my turn 1 play? Depending on what I draw, I think I need to use Flutist in this instance, right? Because I don't have a Synchro monster, or I don't have a think. Normal summon Flutist, attach Soul Piercer onto it, tribute both with Peacemaker in order to draw in order to draw my tuner. Then I will tribute this into a Giga Gloves and make my plays that way. But if I'm able to get myself horns, soul horns, I can win next turn. Is there any... Okay, we'll see what I draw next turn. Depending on what I draw next turn, I will try and make a lethal push. If I can make a lethal push, then I'm good to go. All right, let's go. Let's go. So differently nothing, you're just using too much, which could be saved for later. That makes sense. All right, let's go. All right, so you're going to go into your biggest monster. You're going to give it defense. So in this mirror match, effectively, allowing for even if you have a Giga Gloves in your graveyard, right? Wait, but because the Flutist will negate a card and destroy it. Do you banish yourself as cost? You can banish this card. I think the banish is cost. Damn it. Wait, that was a good thing. That's a good thing. Hold on. Normal summon Flutist. Attach this to Flutist. Attach. Okay. I think I see the way. Attach this to the Flutist. Attach this to the Flutist. And then, watch this next trick. Attach Soul Peacemaker to Flutist, tribute all 3, get to draw 2 cards, and summon out... No, don't activate that. Activate Soul Peacemaker, right? To special summon the Giga Gloves from my deck, right? Special summon the Giga Gloves, that way I draw 2 cards, because those 2 cards in my hand weren't helping me. So the cards that I want to draw are, I want to draw my Tuner, and I want to draw Soul Horns, right? Tuner, Soul Horns, and that should be lethal, right? That should be lethal, because I should, so it's you, come, you're mine now. So with the Flutist in my hand, in theory, what am I missing? What did I say I wanted to get? I wanted to get you, right. In theory, I should be able to negate the effect of Giga Gloves using my card, no? That should be a thing, I think, I hope. I hope that's a thing, alright? Because this is the final push. This is a test to see whether or not I've become the master here, right? This is a true test. Okay, so defense position, then use your effect to draw the card, because it's not a tribute, it's a synchro, and my brain was smooth before, right? So we pull this card out of the graveyard. I feel like because there's so many cards moving all around, I have to be very careful to make sure I don't click on the wrong thing. Rearrange the cards at the top of my deck using Giga Gloves, right? So I would like to draw next. Actually, you, then you. That way I can get 2 cards. Actually, take you out of it. You and you. Right, cool. So that's the order of events. Then I special summon you, defend it. I don't think the position of that actually matters when you think about it. It has to flash every single time it does its thing. Now, what I will say about this deck is the chain is very long. Sitting down and watching someone do this, it's not the fast pace hype, because like with XZ summoning, it's just 4-4 bow and then you attack, right? But with this, you're going through the motions and the chains, so you love to see it. I will activate Soul Horns. Activate Soul Horns, equip onto Buddy Boy, right? Don't negate that. Then activate Wall. I've actually learned the cards' names as well. I've actually learned the names of the cards. That's crazy to me. So don't negate that either. We will save that negate because Giga Gloves is a targeted effect, right? So you banish yourself as cost. No, it's not targeted. It's not targeted. Hold on. I might have made a mistake. Hold on, because if it's not targeted, then that means I can't negate it using. That means my Flutist can't negate it, can it? Damn it! Damn it! So what I should have done is, It attacks with defense! It attacks with defense! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! It's a GG! It's a GG! It's defense! Giga Gloves nerfs attack, it didn't matter. It never mattered. That's a GG. See, here's the thing. Having a smooth brain is difficult sometimes, but it makes for moments like that. That's a GG, bro. I think I learned how to play Super Heavy Samurai. That's a beautiful.